now that we have seen that, and that is realistically super hype. It's gonna be at Gamescom next week on the 23rd, and it's gonna be released on the 29th as far as the update. So you can do a few things to prepare yourself for all of that. I know you're like, bruh, like we don't even know where it's gonna be, how everything else like that. That's all fine. You'll need to worry about that because they're just gonna put it somewhere on top of whatever amorphous already is gonna be like a different amorphous. So we're not even gonna be able to necessarily farm it that easily. However, there's things that you can farm. Now, for the most part, we all gonna need gold for the most part. So you're gonna need to actually farm gold, and you're gonna need to farm hyper shards. And we have farms for those particular things already right now. So you know in general that you should probably be working on that. We don't know. We know she's gonna be a sniper. She's gonna be a I think a horse sniper. So what you can do is you can start worrying about what type of gear you want to actually put on her, which is external components. I don't think that you should worry about the reactor because we don't know what the reactor is going to be. It could be anything for all we know. It's definitely not going to be non-attribute because we got way too many non-attributes. So it's probably going to be frost. So you can start picking up different reactors. Basically, you're gonna have to like phantom do it as far as like look for cooldown reduction like on singular cooldown reduction, on dimensional cooldown reduction. What's the other one called? Well, whatever, the fusion. Start looking at stuff like that. And like I know that's tedious and stuff like that, but it's good to like be able to have it ready now than have to do it like that. Takes away your fun later. Now, for me, my actually last character that I'm going to like build where I put full investment in is Ultimate Gley. She's literally the last one. I have everybody else in the game right now, and I actually only bought two characters. My first ultimate, which was Viesa, I actually purchased her, and I purchased Luna. Everything else I farmed basically, or I started with Lepic and tossed him because I don't have any slots. I need to do either make the slots cheaper or like make it so that we can like farm them in some other way because it is wild that it's 150 just to open the slot so you can put a character in that you earn freely. It doesn't even matter if you earned it if you don't have slots to actually put it there. Actually, no, it's not 150. It's 50. The preset is 150. I said that's the proper thing. I think it's just 50 to actually purchase another slot, which I'm going to have to do because I am farming Ultimate Ajax. He is being a jerk. His code, I must have killed that boss 100 times and not gotten his code. I got everything else in that amorphous but his code, and I'm not kidding. It's like going on 100 right now. They wilding, but it just is what it is. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I think I've been pretty blessed with being able to build majority of the cast freely without much grind. I think Gley was the hardest one to build that I just built. All of her parts probably took me like 40 to 50 boss kills and amorphous drops to actually get, which was kind of tedious, but I ended up with a lot of catalysts, a lot of energy reactors and stuff like that, and other things to build up as well to actually go in. And you notice I don't have base, Lepic, Viesa, and Bunny. I had to get rid of them, obviously, because you need slots, and you don't have a lot of slots, and I don't want to pay for it. I need Ultimate Ajax, and somehow I don't have Blair. I don't know how that happened, but I need Ajax and Blair, and then I'll have like all of the cast outside of like the base forms, which I don't care about the base forms. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now. What you can also do is start worrying about getting up your resources. Speaking of which, with the actual catalyst, start a farming because it's 7.5 hours every time. So make sure that you come back every single time. Same thing with your energy reactor. You're gonna at least need 8 catalysts for the character, and you're gonna need the energy reactor. So put one to the side. What is this? We are on the 16th right now. We got 13 days. You can put one catalyst on the side. You can put one energy reactor on the side and 8 catalysts on the side, maybe 9 if you want to go even further. And then I usually only go 8. Um, the same way I always leave the last slot open. They might actually be like the ultimate god tier quality of life company ever if they actually allow us to our presets be able to change what what these symbols are in the second and third preset. And I think I confused people. I actually ended up with a hit tweet by accident, and essentially what I am looking for them actually to do is over here, like you see, like we have right here. What I want them to actually do is see if we have this right here. When you go to setting 2, what you should be able to do is I should be able to change each of these because I've already invested in the slot already. So if I need to change the slot, I need to be able to actually change that slot to something else without using another catalyst and re-leveling the character. Even if now the funny thing is, they said that, well, not they, people who looked into the files of the game said there is a item that exists in this game that does that. We don't know, nobody knows how to get that item, but there's an item that already exists in this game that if you want to change this to something else, you can, but it won't actually de-level you. Like that's the problem right now is like if you want to change this, then you gotta level up to 40 all over again. There's farms that make that quicker, but that's an unnecessary step. We could just be going somewhere to have fun. We don't need to re-level the character like the freaking 14th time. Like that's way too much. That's way too much. What you should be able to do is if you want to bring in whatever over here on this side, like say I want to go like a single target type of, well, this is just Gley, we're just using that example, she's already single target, but say I want to go single target, say I want to go more of a mobbing AoE range build, I should be able to do that on these slots without it costing me like just to do another mod slot over again. I think that's really unintuitive. Like it should be that we've already invested in all of these already, so I should be able to change this to whatever symbol I want to at this point. And like I said, the item already exists in the game. It's just that either we don't know how to do it or it's just not implemented yet. So I don't know what it is about that they're scared of, or maybe they think that, you know, forcing us into Catalyst is a good idea, because I don't think it is. So, you know, we'll see. We'll definitely see. This is a little bit, you know, Gley, what I'm working on right now. Fun character. Messing around with her and everything else like that. I don't even have a preset slot for her right now because I have to pay 150 for that, which I think is a little bit too much, and I think it's too little. I think at level 25 or my mastery, don't you get more or something like that? You get like another slot and stuff like that, which is cool. That's cool and all, but I ain't got that now. So so yeah. So outside of that, that's all I really wanted to actually touch base on to get you guys like, you know, a little bit of prep things that you should probably work on. Your shards, the shard farming, you can Enzo farm to get your Kuiper shards up. Gold, you reach a point where you run out of stuff to actually use gold on. So that's why my gold is as high as it is right now. And I also have 650 hours into this game. So this is what 650 hours looks like. And I only purchased 2 characters basically in the battle pass. So that's it right now. Everything else is, you know, just farming. I'm building this character. She's on her last, actually at her last reset right now, which I'm pretty excited for all of that. And I'll be done leveling her, and then I can actually move on to just worrying about leveling up guns, which you see I'm literally doing that right now. I got a blue gun on right now that I'm leveling for mastery. The same thing with this purple gun, and just letting enduring carry all that, and never switching out of enduring, because enduring is just the boss. Like, you know, I'll show you my enduring real quick. It's not a build, but, you know, almost 1,000,000 DPS on this enduring right now, and I could actually fix it to do more. I negate the recoil, but what I could do is I need to get another concentration stabilizer and lower that. Then I can up the fire conductor another 2, and then I'll be just under a million. Like it'll be like at like 999. I mean 990 thousand. That's what I think it's gonna be at. So that's gonna be pretty nice. I don't think it's gonna get to a million. I think I could actually do something else to push it that when I actually reset more of the this actually turned into this. I didn't need like these passives right here. That's why I just never changed it. I can get gold stats on all of that if I just sit there and like just farm it up, and then that will make the gun over a million on DPS. But it's like that's going to be costly, and who knows if I'm going to actually be able to get these stats again the way like it just literally turned into this without me doing anything. So I just left it. I was like, hey, I got you, bro. This is good. I don't need to do nothing. But if I want to min max and get more damage and get to that million DPS, then I'm gonna have to actually reset this and get the gold stats with these particular stats up there, and then we'll be good on that. But this is like almost perfect right now, even at purple. So I'm kind of scared to even do it, to even mess with this, because I'm probably never gonna see that again. Anyway, so that's all I got right now, and definitely get into First Descendant. I actually really like this game. It's one of the games I cover on the channel. I was not anticipating covering this game at all, or playing 650 hours into this game. Like, that's insanity. It's probably even more now. That was like yesterday. I think I looked at something like that, and yeah, it's just one of those games that just come out of nowhere, and you just get hype and you have fun and you play and you just enjoy it. So I just want everybody else to enjoy it and be ready for this new character. She looks pretty cool. Of course, they had to give it the backside shot, so she's probably gonna have a swimsuit and tight pants and everything else like that, and everybody's gonna be happy. Oh, one last thing. Being that she is a sniper character, she's probably going to come in with a new sniper added to the game. But we do already have Afterglow and Piercing Light. Now, I am an Afterglow fan. However, I am very much aware that Piercing Light per shot is going to do more damage. You see, I just haven't farmed this right now. I got so much other stuff to do. Afterglow came pretty fast for me, so I just went with Afterglow right now. But Piercing Light is a better per shot type of weapon. You're gonna get more damage on your snipe shot with Piercing Light. There are passive on that means it gets more damage when it shoots through things, and overall Afterglow's passive, I'm actually forgetting what it is. Afterglow's passive is weak point. It came in that like increases the critical rate and applies a stack. So like the more shots you get, the more it's gonna stack. So eventually, like, you'll be able to get some really good damage out. And again, this is for Colossus anyway, and building up and things like that. So I'm going more towards building that, and being because it just dropped so many times for me. Like, I got 3 dupes basically. I just had to build the other two dupes with that gun right now, and then I think I need one more after that and it'll be done. And that's with me not really trying to go after it. I was like trying to go after farming all the other characters and stuff that I had that just naturally happened. So that's pretty good. Like and subscribe. Click the links in the description. Also, I usually have a pinned comment if you want to watch more of my First Descendant content, like my builds and everything else. Like, when I make builds in this game, they're fully built. They're not like halfway and be like, my build does mad damage and it's like half built. No. No. Anyway, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video. Nah, not I guess. I wanted to say something else because I'm particularly annoyed with a lot of the builds that I see going around that be half built. I don't like that. Peace.